Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mr. Chard here. I have some good news and I have some bad news. So I'm going to tell you the bad news first. And it's not necessarily bad, like it's just a transition, guys. So I started this channel back in February. I was basically like really in love with, I mean, I still am really in love with Rocket League, don't get me wrong. And that's not changed at all. But Rocket League got me into watching YouTube. Like I never watched YouTube outside of like instructional videos before Rocket League, right? And when I got to that game, I started watching Rob, John, Eat Mike, you know, and getting more and more into it and that whole culture and stuff like that. So that's when I started my own channel. That was back in February, and I started with a 1,500 crate opening. And the idea was like just to have a channel to where I could communicate with you guys, right? Like, and that's what I've done. Like over the last year, I've met, I don't even know how many people. Like I feel like over 1,000. It could be more, could be less, but I've had like over 1,000 conversations with people just talking about Rocket League and everything else in general. And it's funny because people are really surprised, like, oh wow, he actually responded to me. It's like I made a point to do that because that's what this channel was. And it's really been like awesome to be able to like fill that role and to meet you guys and interact with stuff. Unfortunately, the problem is I am a husband, a father, I have 4 kids. I have a full-time job because YouTube does not pay the bills unless you're incredibly successful, okay? But I have all these other obligations that I've kind of neglected on over the last year. And, you know, I've just made that decision that it's time to move on, okay? I was really sad, like when I've been juggling this thing for like 2 months now. I was really sad about it. But yeah, it's time to move on. That's the bad news. The good news, however, is that I started this channel with a 1,500 crate opening, and I've decided I'm going to end the channel by setting a new world record. My first one was a world record. It was unfortunately broken by The Lost Prodigy, I think back in like April or something like that. But anyways, he broke my record, and I'm here to reclaim it again, and that's how I'm going to end the channel. So I will be doing a 2,000 crate opening December 30th. It's going to be like a 16-hour live stream. 2,000 crates. Now here's the crazy thing. When I did the 1,500 crate opening, I went to all the YouTubers, Rob and John, Neat Mike, Camping Rusher, Pick a Pixel, and then Call Me JoJo. He actually responded, but I went to all these guys and like nobody responded, right? This time it's different, okay? I'm gonna have 16 YouTubers come on and each one spend an hour with me. And I don't know if all of them will, but a majority of them will also be opening crates with me as well. So we're gonna have like double crate action going, 2 streams. It's gonna be insane. We're gonna be swapping stories. I'm also gonna be bringing on you guys, and I'll talk more about this in a second, but I'm gonna have you guys do like, just like I did the 1,500 crate opening, where you guys come and tell stories as well. And you're gonna be telling like not only me, but and my wife, Mrs. Tryhard, but also the other YouTubers as well. So it's gonna be like just like an insanely cool event. I'm super pumped, and I'm really glad that I thought of this idea because I've been meaning to do a 2,000 crate opening, but like the way this is all coming together is just super cool, and I think it's like a really hype way to like complete the channel, you know. Now with that said, I am kind of looking for help, guys. I don't normally take donations. People, especially like items that I already have, because I've never wanted to like profit off of you guys. You know, like I do have a full-time job and I can pay my own way and stuff like that. So I've tried to kind of just do that throughout my whole channel. Now, if you guys do want to help, there's a couple ways you can, right? So first off, I need advertisers. I've been looking for advertisers. I have a couple, right? But I need more. So I'm selling advertising space for, I'm taking breaks every hour, 5-minute breaks, so I'm going to sell advertising space there. So while I'm away, the advertisements will play. And then I'm also going to sell like the Nightbot shout outs and stuff like that. I have this whole thing. I'll put it down in the description below. You can read through it or whatever. So if you want to advertise your YouTube channel, your Discord, your product or whatever, or if you know somebody who might want to advertise, have them hit me up on Discord. The link's in the description below. I would love to have that conversation with you. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm also going to accept donations for crates and keys. And again, I don't normally do this, but this time I feel like it's okay because it's really going to be for everybody. Like this, this crate event, this new world record, and it's going to be really expensive for me. So I could use all the help I can get you guys, because it's going to cost around $2,000 for the keys and the crates combined. So if you are willing to help out, if you can afford it, if not, don't worry about it. It's completely fine. But I'll be accepting crates and keys. Just hit up me or my staff on Discord. Now I'll be extremely busy over the next, let's see, we only have like 10 days from the day I'm actually recording this, not even the day that you're hearing about it. So when you hear about it, there'll only be 1 week and 1 day left. So if you want to help me out, hit me up on Discord or my staff, and they'll take the items for me and then give them to me later on. But I can use all the help I can get, guys, and I really appreciate it. I'm just going to say that out ahead of time. Then I also mentioned the stories too. So I'm going to have a form in the description below that you can go and submit your story. Now we're going to pre-screen these because obviously I don't want like some really graphic or vulgar stories. You know, this is a family channel, but I would love to hear your stories, just like we've done the 1500 crate opening. So go ahead and submit what you have on the form below. We'll review the submissions, pick, I don't know how many, maybe like 32 or so. I think probably like 2 per hour. I don't know. We'll figure that out later, but just like your stories, make sure they're true and real and stuff. Write it down in the form, and then we'll go through it and we'll contact you. Oh yeah, and one more thing, guys. I want this, like, you know, I don't need like new subscribers and stuff like that. I want this video, or not this video, I want this stream to do well, just because like I think it's gonna be so epic and fun to have like a massive audience where we're all just like doing this huge event and telling stories and stuff like that. So it would just, this one time, I really appreciate if you could spread the word, tell your friends. Let's like all get everybody like on this day to celebrate one last time, say goodbye. Like, when have you ever seen anything where so many YouTubers all come together for one thing? I don't know, like I'm just like super hyped. So if you could do me a favor, like spread the word. I'm gonna tweet this out. If you want to go to my tweet and retweet it, that'd be great. You know, share this video with your friends. I'll create an event that you can subscribe to as well, so it'll notify you when I actually do go live on that Saturday. But it's going to be December 30th, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so that's 3 p.m. in UK. That's 7 a.m. on the West Coast, and I don't know what the other time zones, but you get the point, guys. So any help you can do spreading the word, and I really hope to see you there. This event's going to be insane. It's going to be so much fun. And that's in the video, guys. I know I talked a lot, but it's kind of a big deal for me. I really appreciate all the support you guys have given me. Like, seriously, thank you so much. I guess we'll talk to you next time. Bye.